And fall in, my fellow scouts, to Napoleon Total War 3 4v4 battle replay today. Our players are Hannibaltic, Booradley, Grizzly Fox, and SoboTank. On the other team today we have JohnTheRoch, Wihtout Trez, and Timothy's IX, which I think is 11 or 9. Sorry, no, I think it's 9. We have the Wing Tassar as a final player. Now the factions before us are Espana 1811 to 1814, which is an all-cavalry army here today. Very unusual to see this. We have United Kingdom behind them, 1812, good old US survey. We have Osterreich, 1809. And, geez, where is my last faction? I swear it was over here before. Here it is. United Kingdom, Peninusular. Okay, so on the field today we have 2 3-pointers, so that's 6 points. Another 3 points there total, 2 in the middle. That's 9. And 13, so 13 points today. Pretty standard points across the board, really, compared to most maps. We have their opponents today. The opposing faction is Rhienbund. One of my favourite factions, actually, of Napoleon when I like to play it. We've got here France 1796 as well. Polska, which I also favour to a degree. We've got fireworks here as well. Not often see fireworks, actually. Targeting the Rhienbund general, so he's got to get the hell out of Dodge. Pronto. We have two Rhienbund factions here today. I usually see 2. So yeah, those are the factions, as our players are the teams, as I like to say. And if you want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, you can send it to my email at scoutsofelentertainment@gmail.com. You can also join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, and post it there. Post it to me directly on Discord via direct message or private chat. Or just tag me in the replay you post on the Napoleon Total War 3 Discord as well. Or simply just post a replay there as well. I suppose that's 5 options for you there. Now we've got Austria here approaching. He's got a lot of cav himself, so this is going to be a heavy cav based battle. I'm feeling, at least on the red team side of things. But that means more microwing is involved, so it's actually, I think players here have made things a bit more challenging for themselves. England here, only 2 cav units, but his allies more than enough compensate for his lack of cavalry, for sure. Kingdom Peninsula, a decent army, not too bad. Probably going up against Rhienbund, I suppose. Peninsula, in my experience, has always been a little bit shaky at times. I suppose just make sure you got plenty of allied support, and you should be alright. Austria's going to keep his distance here, I reckon. He might charge in. We've got here, with a cav, some elite cavalry too. The Cuirassiers. 2 units of them, in fact. Elite cavalry. They're trying to charge down Austria's fast cav. Yeah, well, they get too close, they're going to turn around. There they go. They only took out one of them. That's funny. Austria's going to charge him with the cav he had here. That would have been suicide, especially through trees. You saw how fast they slowed down then. So he's got to pull back. Spain might need to get his butt over here. He's on his way. Is he dividing his forces? It looks like he is. He's sending over the bulk of his forces to help out United Kingdom Peninsula. Not a bad idea. Mainly because there's fewer trees here out on the left where Rhienbund is. So if I was actually the Rhienbund player, I'd probably shift my entire army to the left of me, and head for the trees. Set up my army in here, close to where United Kingdom USA is. I know that's my enemy, but these trees here would act as a nice barrier for against the Spanish cavalry force. It would make it harder for them to actually charge and try and, well, do cycle charges from all directions, really. I'm not sure how many units of Rhienbund's army can form square. It's possible most of them can, and if so, then Spain's definitely going to have a hard time with things. Spain will be heavily reliant on his allies to engage the enemy, so he can just charge in from the sides and behind. It shouldn't be too difficult for Spain to overwhelm the blue team cavalry. I can easily see that happening. But all the blue team has to do to really negate the red team's sizable cavalry forces is just to move their entire force here into the forested area. I just don't see Spain being able to effectively charge into his enemy. if his enemies grouped up in this area right here. So look. And you can argue they're charging in the open. That's why they're moving so fast. I want to slow down, you cav. Walk them if you can. These guys do tire out fast, unfortunately, and become a big liability. Polska's charging in. Looks like Rhienbund's charging in at the same time. We got some Cherry warriors, but they're not firing at the Rhienbund cavalry. Which is funny. Oh, there you go. Second cav unit coming to clean them up. Not liking this. They broke the skirmishes. Looks like a lot of them are still alive. Well, that's about 15 cavalry so far. This unit here, though, is going to be wiped out pretty much entirely. Royal Montreal Cavalry. I think I was actually referring to the second skirmisher unit here. Yeah, 40 left. Running, 54 there. Austria's charged in. He's heavily outnumbered. Where is Spain when you need him, eh? Now, this was the Cuirassiers of Austria. They've lost 2/3 of their troop. And they've been broken. Polska's moving in, trying to kill as many as he can. And there's fireworks. Ooh, okay. They broke one of their own Austrian units. Austria is certainly engaged in the cavalry fight for his life. These are fresh units from Rhienbund here, and they just steamrolled Austria. He's gone. Fortunately, he still has his elite unit. A full unit of elites. You gotta love that. Well, Austria's also over here. Austria bought a ton of elite cavalry as well. The funds must have been pretty high for them to afford all this. Lost 7 there. Not too bad. England's on his way. Spain's really going wide. You couldn't get any wider. So it looks like Peninsula's plan here is to move up and push Rhienbund out of here. On USA's left. Congreve rockets. Is that how you say that? Congreve rockets, yeah. We've got 2 units of these bad boys. Looks deadly than it is. Looks deadlier than it is. When it gets a nice hit though, it's beautiful. Can get a few kills. But that's why they fire so many rounds. Not many of them actually find a hit. But they can break people's morale. But in a high pressure situation when your own troops are involved, you can just as easily break your own men. Oh, the Spaniard here's got chased off. Got smacked with some artillery. They look to be from his enemy. The Spanish general in the back there. Might be a little bit off for the next move. Oh wait, hang on. England's moving on the second Rhienbund player. Train infantry against skirmishers. Should be a one-sided fight. Rhienbund revealing a small portion of his army here. These guys are moving to intercept the English. They're running. Well, English are also running, but they're fresh. These guys here are winded. Now, obviously, what Rhienbund has going for him is his artillery right there. He really needs Spain to knock out Rhienbund's artillery, and Spain is in the process of doing so. He's taken out one unit already. There's one. He might lose his cavalry. Yeah, okay, there he goes. Second unit of cav though, heavy cav. Should mob up the Rhienbund cav, and they do. Now they can take out the Rhienbund unit, which is all on them actually. This unit should be killed. There's got another unit coming from the flank. He just peeled off for a second. Where's he going? They're chasing to some chasseurs. Alright, yep, it is Spain to the rescue here. Maybe you should fall back. Take the win. I don't think there's a need for him to charge in another unit of heavy cavalry.
Our men are running, sir.
England's not applying any pressure, he's pulling back. Spain is continuing its attack on his own. To a forested area, you can see the units slowing down in some areas already. This is not good. Now, due to Spain actually continuing his assault and going full force into it, I think England has been compelled to re-engage his attack. Rhienbund's lines seem to be holding. Now can make a great push here in the center. France is also over here with some missiles.
Our men are running, sir.
I think Spain's all out of cav units over here. Oh no, my bad. He's got 4 more. Now potentially he could be outflanked, but United Kingdom has his cavalry still alive here. Deep in enemy territory. He tried to kill the Rhienbund general. He's getting caught on enemy infantry. Broken? Yeah, they're broken. Tell you what, England should have charged their cav over here and try and take out this unit in front of the English troops. He's got some Royal American Rifles over here, 2 units moving to his flank. Just to sort of keep up the fight. This battle over here has been raging. England looks like he's trying to cut off Rhienbund. He's trying to play from his allies. His allies have sent over support. Spain has sent over more cav. Still got, yep. So it looks like they're trying to encircle and entrap Rhienbund, and together they're going to try and crush him from all sides. That appears to be the plan. Won't be as easy as they think, especially with cav in this area. The other side doesn't look like it's going anywhere too fast. Things seem to have settled down here to the east. Yeah, to the east. Goes down to 87. Taking a few hits. We got 4 against skirmishes here. Where's he going with all these skirmishes? Battles here. These boys, they can take a hit, but how much can they take? Well, this will got a fresh one coming in. See a few more kill over there. You can see the skirmishes are starting to come in now.
Our men are running, sir.
How's that? Polska's over here now. We've got a fresh unit of hussars over here, some Spanish hussars. I don't know why they're not trying to charge. Oh, maybe this is why. What we got here? France. He's charging at the French troops. England needs to sort of put his foot to the pedal. Get over here. Spain will need his help to live. We surrounded him. He's gone. He's
Our
definitely.
men are running, sir.
Looks like France has actually arrived over here in force. If Rhienbund can hold here, then the blue team should win this fight, but Rhienbund has to hold. You see, the blue team's committing so many resources here to this defense of this house. We're not too keen on advancing on the enemy to the east until this conflict is resolved. That way France can send their entire army here to attack England, USA. Well, what's France waiting for? Rhienbund's under attack. He's just sitting here in front. Okay, he's moving forward now. That's good to see. Artillery is firing on the English line. Also good. France is just trying to make sure he gives his artillery a nice wide berth so he avoids friendly fire. Very important. There's a man that's killed many of his own troops accidentally. I can understand why he's a bit nervous about moving forwards. He's also got to watch out where England goes next, because the artillery will train on them. You see here, this unit's already moved in front of the right cannon. And if they fire just a little bit low, they're all dead. And Spain's moving in.
Our men are running, sir.
Crusaders should actually still win this. Half the unit's still alive. They outnumber their enemy, which is light tier cavalry. Lanceros. They rely on charging at the enemy in full flight to be effective. Prolonged against melee combat against elite infantry is suicide. Unless you're charging into an elite cavalry unit with allies with support, don't do it. You just lose your cavalry unit and might not get too many kills, especially if they're heavily armoured. England over here is withdrawing. And now it could be Peninsula feeling the pinch. Rhienbund's moving in. We're going up to some sort of target. Could be going after the rockets. Okay, what time is it now? We've got 39
Our
minutes
men
left.
are running, sir.
Shouldn't have taken a bayonet charge, it would seem. One, they need to get one volley off. One, good. No. Oh wait, now. They got it. Only first foot. Rory's. I'd have been called Rory. I'm seeing it.
The men of the teams must be
It's close. Okay, England falters. Look at both units were in the process of being breaking themselves, but then England was the one that just blinked. Okay, England was forced to fall back. Their attack on the town has failed for now. Still got a sizable force, but it's mostly 2-on-1. Rhienbund has to move out of the town with France here to really help out and finish off England. They work together, victory should be assured. Polska's just got a cav unit over here now in support. Spain has their own cav standing by, but not doing too much. Probably should get a move on here and try and harass Polska's rear as he moves on England over there. Rhienbund seems content just to fire his artillery on Austria, at least for now. Austria's not sending over any infantry here. These guys can't form square. Well, this was a little bit interesting. Austria's probably focused on his fight maybe over here. Thought he was engaged over here earlier. These guys can't form square either.
Our men are running, sir.
Alright, now the unit should be able to go ballistic. Just fire everywhere. Charging into it. Espana's over here. He's engaging. Oh, I still got a light tier cav charging into elite infantry. Those Jaegers have left open. There's Rhienbund's over there. Russia's got some artillery, only a 3-pounder, but better than nothing, I suppose. Polska has forced England back. Peninusular needs help. And is this Spain to the rescue? Well, he formed square earlier, we know Spain's there. He's forming square again. Might be going for Polska. England continues to fall back. Spain's eyeing another charge. It's just trying to find that sweet spot to charge into. Oh no, it's tough. It's too tough. Spanish Dragoons here are no match for the French heavy cavalry. Will be defeated in short order. Carabinos.
Our men are running, sir.
Jeez, again they come close but no cigar. English skirmishers here, trying to weigh down Rhienbund's forces. Trying to wipe out Rhienbund's own skirmishers. Unfortunately, it just hasn't worked out very well for Spain in this fight. Most of the time, the enemy infantry just formed square whenever he got near. He just couldn't surprise his enemy. Most of the horses even killed probably by their own infantry.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must
Ooh,
break.
hang on. What's this? Spain here strikes in a big way, taking out Rhienbund's general. And mop up his cavalry as well. And still got France to deal with. And the United Kingdom left their artillery exposed. France successfully took him out. Well, it cost him 6 cav. The skirmishes there, pretty accurate. Very accurate, actually. Probably should have kept shooting. Would have broken that unit. They're falling back to him.
Our men are running, sir.
Boys in red takes on the boys in blue. And there's our first friendly general there, the fourth. Heroic death, the winged hussars. This is a wiping out. Must have. It's either the Austrian or the Spanish general. Austria's going to get those units across from the city here. It's possible they want to fall back and claim the 3 points. Right now they hold, if they control the 3s and the 2s, then they control basically 8 points out of 13. They have block victory here. At least they're winning by lock. England's making his move, but Rhienbund's coming in. Looks like Rhienbund's just going to shoot him. It'd be easier if these bayonet charged him. A little bit of rocket misfire there. Oh, England general behind the line. The minutes are counting down here for Peninusular. And he won't last much longer. France has to wait for Rhienbund to get into position. The town is heavily under siege. Austria did send his infantry units across the river now, finally. Oh no, he's sending them back. Well, they can't come on square, and there is cavalry out there. And there goes the dead general. That was Timothy's 9 general. Got here some hussars, French hussars charging in. Austria should have disbanded the line and formed back and formed the perimeter around the town. Probably should have tried to bolster England USA's defence to the rear. That way Austria could have reinforced his front line as well as his rear as well. It could have enabled the red team to hold on to the house a bit easier, longer, potentially even for the match. Who knows? Because he kept his line so far stretched out, he wasn't able to reinforce the defence of the building. I think that was one of Austria's mistakes there in that match. I'm picking on Austria. I just think their defence could have held a bit longer, a lot longer actually, had he folded up that line and brought it back into this vicinity here. It could have kept Polska at bay entirely. With the English general charging into Rhienbund's troops, this is a suicide charge. there goes that general. He's done. JohnTheRoch is finished. The rest of his troops will break in a matter of seconds. With the general dead, or a king dead, an army tends to say, what the hell are we still doing here? And then books it. And here comes the death blow. This thing will fold up faster than dominoes. And there it goes. A couple of skirmishes here. They'll break in very, very soon. Austria's on his last legs for sure. You probably should just move out. He's not going to hold the building. Although it is surprising is that England still holds the building. That is actually pretty impressive.
This building has fallen
Polska
to the
didn't
enemy.
finish the job for some reason. Blue team's claimed the 3-pointer. Potentially the 4-pointer to the northwest and the 1-pointer. Well, we know they had the 1-pointer to the west before. So they control the majority of the points. They got their lock victory here in the bag. But with about 25 minutes or so to spare, probably 20 minutes, they got to try and kill all the remaining Austrian troops before they can claim this one entirely. Is that it? Could be it. There's one Spanish cav unit still in play and England in building. Alright, Polska's moving in to invade this house here and claim it. He's going to throw bodies at it until it's done. Just got to get inside the house somehow.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Alright, that's finished. Spain still has a cav unit out there. Spain isn't done killing his enemy just yet. He's going to take out this artillery crew. France has been tracking him. He might finally be able to corner him, but France's troops here are exhausted. Spain's is very tired and he's still trying to run away. No, he's going to charge in. Well done. It was a bit of a marathon before. France was tailing Spain here for some time.
Our men are running, sir.
Alright, we should be done here, boys and girls. Okay, so JohnTheRoch here at 961 without a tread, 633, Timothy's 9, 802, the Winged Hussars, 426, Hannibaltic, 1007, Booradley, 953, Grizzly Fox, 1647, SoboTank, 818. Okay, best performances, his kills range from 115 for the cavalry all the way down to his dragoons, which only got 0. His general got more kills than them. That wasn't too good. But cavalry here looks like he had a tough time. He had some success with the Lanceros, but the rest of the cavalry just didn't perform as well as he would have hoped, probably. Unlucky to him. Well, hopefully you guys enjoy this replay. If you want to see your own featured on the channel, you can send it to my email at scouts@gmail.com. You can send it to me directly on Discord. You can also post on the NTW3 Discord as well. Or you can send it to me directly on Discord via private message. This is Micka from Scouts Entertainment signing off. Goodbye my fellow scout troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.